Maybe, maybe you should move out." The words hung painfully in the air. For a second, Alessandro didn't react. He just stared at me silently, like he couldn't believe I had said it. Then, finally, he looked away. "If that's what you want." The calmness in his voice hurt more than if he had shouted. Because deep down, I didn't want him to leave. I wanted him to fight for me, to choose me. But how could he? He already belonged to someone else. Without another word, Alessandro walked toward the couch and grabbed his jacket. Every step felt like my chest was being ripped apart slowly. Then, suddenly, he stopped, his back still facing me. "Emily." I closed my eyes immediately, because hearing him say my name like that was my weakness. I meant what I said. My heart cracked even more. "Please don't," I whispered. "Don't make this harder." For a moment, neither of us moved. Then Alessandro finally walked to the door and left. The second the door closed behind him, I broke completely. I slid down onto the floor, crying so hard I could barely breathe, because the apartment suddenly felt empty without him. Too empty. The couch, the kitchen, the silence. Everything reminded me of him, and somehow that terrified me. The next few days became unbearable. Alessandro stopped walking me to work, stopped waiting outside the bakery, stopped teasing me. The apartment no longer felt warm. It just felt lonely, painfully lonely. At night, I kept hearing the front door open quietly, then close again before morning, like Alessandro was still coming back. Just not for me anymore. And somehow, that hurt worst of all. I stopped sleeping properly, stopped eating properly. Even my boss noticed. One evening, I came home exhausted from work. But the second I opened the apartment door, I froze. Alessandro was there, standing in the kitchen, white shirt sleeves rolled up, cooking dinner like nothing had happened. For a second, neither of us spoke. Then slowly, he looked up at me, and my stupid heart immediately betrayed me again, because somehow he still looked at me like I was the only woman in the world.